Guys, welcome back. We're going to be making this apple oatmeal cake, and I've added one cup of rolled oats. I've added 1 cup of plain oat powder as well, and I've added some cinnamon powder, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon powder. I'm just going to be mixing all the dry ingredients together to make sure that everything is well infused in my dry ingredients. So now to my apples. I have about 8 small apples here, and I'm going to be removing the skin of the apples because we're going to be baking this, and the wax of the apples will not allow us bake it so I'll advise you to remove the skin if you can. That is what is going to make the cake moist and all that. So I've removed all the skin, and the next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be grating it because we're going to be baking it, like I said. So you want to make sure that you are able to grate everything and have the juice as well, because you're going to be needing all that. So I've added some lemon juice, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, and I'm going to be mixing all this together, all the 8 apples that I grated, and you'll see how I'm going to be incorporating it shortly. When you feel that you've mixed it enough, then you can set it aside. Now to the baking. So guys, this is a very simple thing. You just grab some butter, and you want to make sure that you have some grated butter at the base of your tin. And next, I'll be going with the dry ingredient. That's the rolled oats and the plain oats as well. So I'm making the first layer. I'm just going to be patting it until when it is even. Then I'll now go in with some of my apple that I grated. So you notice that this cake was not mixed in any way. This is the way we're going to be making the cake. It's going to be the dry ingredients and the wet ingredients, the dry ingredients and the wet ingredients. But you want to make sure that the base is solid first so that it is all even when it comes out. The aim of the butter in the beginning is so that when the cake is baked, it's going to come out whole and it will not stick to the bottom of the pan. So like I said, you're going to be having the dry ingredients and the wet ingredients, which is your apples that you grated. Simple. You need like just 4 ingredients for this. And at the end of the day, you're going to be having something so flavorful, something very healthy that anybody can enjoy. So I've added the powdered base. I'm adding my apple. I've added the apple, and I'm adding more powder again. So that's basically how we're going to be going back and forth. I'll make sure that I layer it well until when it is even before I go ahead to placing another layer. So as you can see, this is the second layer of the apples, guys, and at this point I had already run out of my grated apples, but I just had to make do with it, and I was so happy that it eventually covered it up. But make sure that the last layer is your dry ingredients, of course, because that is what is going to make it like cook through, and that is what is going to give it the final punch. So that's my last layer, and with all my measurements, everything worked out just the way I wanted it. It was just perfect. To tie it all up, I'm going to be grating more butter at the top. Remember, I grated butter like at the base. I'm going to be grating more butter just to cover it evenly so that it's going to have that nice golden color, and it's going to make everything work together and bake evenly as I want it. So guys, you're going to be baking this for about 35 minutes on 180 degrees. I'm just sprinkling some sugar. I didn't add any form of sugar to this, just sprinkling some sugar, and ta-da, our cake is ready. After about 30 to 35 minutes, our cake is now ready, and this is perfect for everyone. It's so healthy. If you want to have this apple crumble cake or this apple oatmeal cake, it's great for you. You can have it with juice, with tea, anything anything of your choice, absolutely, and everyone would love this. It was so flavorful. It was so good. Like, you're eating something, but you don't have the guilty feeling that you're eating too many calories. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you come back. Many more recipes await you on this channel. Until the next one, stay healthy and beautiful. Bye.